Hey guys, I just wanted to show you a quick little demo of these owls that I was doing for my trading cards this month for the swap. I got the idea out of this, oh if you can see past the glare, this cloth paper scissors magazine. And I do believe, well, it said display until June 29th, so it was current, although it is not now since it is July. I love cloth paper scissors. They have awesome ideas in here. But the owls came from an article, Art Mojo by Tracy Verdugo. Tracy has she does some awesome artwork. And I just saw them and I thought I've got to try those. And it just so happened that the swap this month worked with this idea. So I was going to show you my take on it, but I wanted you to know where I got it from. And you're going to need water, a brush. This is a watercolor brush. And I'm using Liquitex, if you can see that there, the Liquitex acrylic inks, as well as some gel pens and black ink pens and things to embellish the owls. So we'll get started here on my 2.5 by 3.5 card. That's the trading card size. And what you're going to do is you're just going to get water on your brush. And you're going to draw with water your image, which in this case we're doing an owl. So I'm just going to kind of see here. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see where you're painting. You have to almost look for the glare to see where it's at. These, they don't have to be perfect, because that's kind of the cool part of it, is it's just kind of an imperfect little thing that turns into something cute. Okay, so I've got my water down. You're going to take your inks, and you might want to give them, you know, gentle little shake there. Get things moving. And I don't even squeeze my dropper. I just lay it down even, and it seems to disperse pretty well. You can do as many colors as you want. I found that if you do more than 2, sometimes it gets muddy, but it looks good with 3. Probably if you did a bigger image, you know, you'd have more room to spread and use different colors. And you can kind of move it around a little bit, make them kind of bleed into one another. And I kind of like that. I think that looks kind of cool. You can see that there. And then I'm going to dry it with the heat gun here, and I will be right back. Alright, so I've got this mostly dry here. I mainly just wanted to get it dry enough because I'm going to add a little branch. So all I'm going to do, obviously, again, is just draw my wet lines wherever I want that tree branch to go. And I didn't want to do that while that was wet, because obviously they would bleed into each other. So let's see how this works. Awesome. How cool is that? I love it. Oop. Didn't quite work out perfectly, but hey. And then I'm going to go ahead and dry this with the heat tool again, and I will be back. Okay, I'm pretty much dry here. And now we're ready to embellish our owls. And also another idea that Tracy had added in the magazine, that you could add the salt. When you put the watercolor down, you know, sprinkle the salt, let it dry, and then remove the salt, and it kind of leaves some neat little marks. I did not do that, honestly, because I had forgotten about that step. So, but that is a neat option with the watercolor too. So I'm going to start with, I've got a couple pens here. This is a pen I like to use a lot, the Uniball Signo, if I can get it in there. Maybe not. No, it's not gonna want to do it. It's the Uniball Signo pen. They have a bold tip, and then, I don't know if this is a medium tip maybe. Then I think they also have a fine tip. And then I love the Jelly Roll, the Moonlight pens. Those are really nice, which I don't know why that's not focusing. There we go. And you know, the Uniball Signo gel pen, white gel pen, which I really like the white Sharpie paint markers too. So that's also an awesome option. I just don't know where my finer tip one is, and this one's way too big. So let's see, I usually start with the eyes to kind of get an idea of where everything is going to go. And again, this is something that's just fun. I don't expect to create a masterpiece with anything like this. Not that it's not beautiful, but I don't want to put pressure on myself. I just want to do it and have fun with it. That's a nice thing about trading cards too. You get to do a whole bunch of different versions of it. Let's see, we'll draw a little beak here. We'll maybe make it come up. Be mindful of your colors too. Kind of what complements each other, if you can. Or if you just want to experiment, that's okay too. With cards this size, who cares? If you need to cover it up with something else and totally go a different way with it because you don't like what happened, then so be it. That's fine. We'll do some little ruffles here maybe. Let's see. See, and I'm already looking at this and I'm not in love with it, but that's okay. it kind of looks like he's facing that way, his body, and his head's kind of turned. So I might kind of make it look like this is like his chest. And maybe add a little to his ears here. And to me that's good enough, because it's just supposed to be fun, doodly, nothing, you know, too intense. And you could definitely embellish more, but obviously I just wanted to give you kind of the idea. And here's a couple that aren't quite finished yet. I still have to add the branches, but I was just kind of doodling and playing around with here. They're just fun. It'd be even a good warm-up. They're just really fun. Here's one that I was going to cut out and put in my art journal. He was my first kind of practice. And that's it. I hope you guys give it a try. It's super fun. And I'd say go out and get the magazine to see for yourself, but unfortunately it's not on stands anymore, but sometimes they sell the issues. I think they sell old issues maybe on their website. Otherwise it's by Tracy Verdugo. Definitely check some of her stuff out. Like I said, she has classes and I hear they're amazing. So, and as always, you can always leave me any comments, or if you have any other ideas or cool things that we could do to even add to this idea, that would be great. I'd love to hear it. And thanks for stopping by the blog. You guys, I forgot to add that you can give him feet if you want to give him feet. Which, I mean, he looks okay without them, but if you would want to, you know, you could just take your little black pens here and just add little feet. So it looks like he's holding onto the branch, and that one he might be kind of on the other side a little bit, so I might not see him all. So there. Now he has feet.